And we're live. Welcome everyone. This is your host Abraham L. Jaguar. I will do a sound check in a few moments. First of all, this channel is proudly sponsored by pt2 Studios, the publishers and developers of Dames of Asstoria, a tabletop role-playing game where you play as monster girls experiencing high adventure in a world that doesn't fully accept them. They have recently released Daughters of Lamb. This is a pay what you want tabletop RPG where you play as cybernetic nuns with guns, looking for the missing pieces of their AI god. You will find it in the description and in the pinned comment. The sound is good. This channel is also proudly sponsored by the Red Room Publishing. Please check out their store for exclusive tabletop RPG products and check out their micro red category of games. They are ready to play tabletop RPGs with their settings and a streamlined version of the red system, so perfect for pick up and play. You will find it in the description and in the pinned comment as well. Today I am continuing the Ducktales campaign. I need to raise the brightness. The sound. Too high. At 3. I think 3 is a good number. Let's see options. The brightness. Yes, because some of the graphics are a bit too dark. Yesterday, I actually died in the Transylvania level, the one that I am attempting today, because I couldn't see the blocks during the boss fight.
Pack your bags, boys. We're off to Transylvania, and we're no coming back without the coin of the lost realm.
I'm going to skip the cinematics because I already saw them. We already saw them yesterday. But for those that are just how you say watching this level, they are pretty much just going into the castle, and Scrooge says how not to be superstitious, that ghosts and vampires do not exist, and that this castle is abandoned. But then, if so, why is there like fire sconces? And yet Scrooge is also looking for a spell, and the main boss for this level is a dark sorceress, so doesn't make too much sense, right? Like, don't believe in ghosts, but
Now you boys stay put and keep an eye on where we
here basically the nephews go and do their stupid thing. They go ahead without thinking clearly, and they got captured. They fell into this pit, this trapdoor. Now we need to rescue them.
Nobody outsmarts Scrooge McDuck.
What? Well, I was just thinking that I couldn't use my... There we go. No! It's weird because with the other skeleton I could actually use my cane to knock him out of the park. Could it be... No. Ah, nice. The invincibility. What? Doesn't last anything.
How dare you?
Oh, crap. Look. We go up.
Up I go.
Right or left?
And
Left. Nice. Dishes. Ah, yes, we need to fight this bandit. This guy does a ghost. And then you rescue the nephew.
it's a diamond the size of Mrs. Weekly.
Ah, it's a diamond the size of Mrs. Bigley. I don't know if that should be an insult for her or a compliment. Oh! Yeah, those are the most difficult enemies, the real ghosts. Sometimes they move up. Go to the right.
Yippee!
Boing, 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 boing. Okay. Ah, I need to hit this. Oh fuck, I forgot. Sometimes ghosts appear from the coffins. Ah, nice. I remember there was like a 1-up. Like, no, a health up. Ah, careful. Ghost, careful. I think you're right. Okay.
It's mine.
Ah. To the right and down. Going right and down.
I've still got it.
Triple. Nice. It's this one. Yes. But how do I go down?
Yippee!
Could it be... But that's weird because I had saved the game already. They should leave you, allow you to keep the health ups that you have obtained. To the right. To the right.
Here it is.
Here he comments how he needs like 3 spells to go through the mirror. Hmm. That's weird. How do you... Okay. So we need to go down first. Alright. For whatever reason. Ah, fuck you.
Oh, no, you.
Ah, you can use the balls and chain. Okay. Like this. To the right.
Would you look at the size of this diamond? It's mine.
Ah, crap. Aha. Careful. Knew it. Welcome, Nero. Trying to beat the Transylvania level again. And this time I raised the brightness because I died in that boss fight because my screen has the brightness level really low. It's better for the eyes. And I couldn't see the platforms. Like, ah, where do I jump? Or Transylvanian people, right? Like, because of the whole Dracula thing, everybody in the entire world always thinks of Transylvania as being infested with ghosts and zombies and vampires and werewolves. But to be fair, in the Middle Ages, Pennsylvania, it was pretty deadly to go into. I don't know right now, but it was very easy for you to get like sick because of mosquitoes and whatnot. Yeah, we already saw the cinematic. Yes, we need to defeat the bandit. There we go. We rescue the nephew.
I've never seen a gem like this before. It's a diamond the size of Mrs. Weekly.
What? Oh crap! So there's something hidden there, but you need to bounce off of the chest to go to the left. I wonder what was there. Fuck. To the right.
No point in
Up and to the right. Now that I think about it, I have never spoken to someone from over there. From Transylvania or Wallachia or any of those places. It would be interesting to talk to someone, to a native from there, and ask them how they feel about the whole crap, Transylvania is horror thing. Unfortunately, I have spoken to someone from, I don't know exactly from where, but somewhere in Romania. I went into a Discord server about what? A couple of months back, 2 or 3. And they are super woke. Like, fuck. You know, typical cotton candy colored hair. What a disappointment. All right. A lot of people are going to be, how you say? Ah, crap! Very disappointed, or how you say, they're going to regret their choices. Because right now people are rejecting the woke. What? Okay. So you have to... Ah! Oh crap. That's the difficult part. How do you know when it's going to be the helmet and when it's going to be the chest, right? Move away. Ah, fuck! You see. Oh! I don't get it! But can... Ah, I'm an idiot. So you have to strike twice. No, no, wait! Okay. Now that the corporations have removed their support of the woke, now it's no longer profitable for them to be parading around with that clownish behavior, so... Yeah. Look. It's kind of like those people that get tattoos and suddenly they regret it. They regret their tattoo because whatever they broke up with the person that they tattooed their arm with, the name of the person, or whatever political tendency that was in vogue at the time. Although in general, the science fiction YouTube, but I always warn people not to get tattoos. There have been studies, science fiction, where they analyzed twins. One of the twins, what? I couldn't go up. What is this trickery? What the? Is there an invisible wall or what the fuck? And the twins, one of the twins had tattoos, the other one did not. I'm in science fiction. Guess which one of the twins? Which one of the sci-fi twins ended up? What? I already went through this.
Part of the spill.
Well, alright. Got
Oh,
the
if only I had all
condition
the
of the
pieces to this
zodiac
puzzle.
sign. The one that you cannot mention in YouTube too much. The one that starts with can. And we wait for the YouTube algorithm to trick it. And then we end with sir, right? Sir, like the zodiac sign. The science fiction YouTube. Would you date a woman? No. Never. That is like one of the huge no-nos. Never, 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 never in my life will I date. Not with a single tattoo. Don't date a woman with a single tattoo. That is the mark of the beast. That is like a big bumper sticker telling you, hey, hello, I'm nuts. She's telling you that she had a terrible relationship with her dad. Oh, fuck.
No end to this madness.
She's telling you that she has low impulse control. She's telling you that she doesn't respect her body. You're basically putting graffiti on a beautiful, beautiful,
A hat on that one.
beautiful thing. The human body is a beautiful thing. So yeah, no, it's like putting graffiti on a beautiful building. It's the same thing. And it's a mark of ownership. When she did it because of a boyfriend, it's a bumper sticker telling everybody, hey, Baba was here. Mike was here. There we go. What? This game has lots of bugs. Did you see that? So you can't skip the. What the fuck? Wow, that is so unfair. Oh no. This happened to me the first time that I played it. Brightness. A bit more. The first time that I played this game. It also happened with the first level, so some of the cutscenes you cannot skip them. So that's one of them. Wow. That is very disappointing. This one I can't skip, right? I won't get punished for skipping this cinematic. The game is like, you have to see all the cinematics.
This is it, kid.
Well, at least now I know how to... That I need to use the chest on the basement area, dungeon area, to bounce to the left. We get to see that secret. What if she was a smoke show? What? What's a smoke show? But she had a single Wendy's tattoo because she really likes Wendy's and it's important to her life story. No, there is no reason for you to put ink inside of your skin. Like, who does that? Like, that is insane. Anyone who knows the process of the skin regeneration know that that is very, very bad for the health. For those of you that do not know, the skin, the human body, is constantly regenerating the skin tissue. In order for that regeneration to occur, the cells, the skin cells that are on the surface, they need to be discarded and make way for the new cells that are coming from this, let's say, closer to the center of the body. That's where the cells are produced in science fiction. Smoke show us in very hot. No, yeah, no. That's like a recipe for disaster. She's going to be a... Who knows how much trouble she's going to cause to you. She could be like have like a psycho ex. She could have some sort of infection. She could have like her behavior is going to be very unpredictable. And like I said, the human body constantly producing the skin, and the ink presents a barrier. So then all of the skin cells, they start to get stuck underneath in science fiction. Science fiction YouTube, underneath the ink, and it starts to clog up. Even like a small tattoo could have serious consequences for your system, for the way that the fluids are proceeding. If it gets stuck, then the cells start to rot. They get stuck, they start to, how will you say, stagnate. That could result in something serious. Do you have any Crazy Ex stories? No, I've never been with Crazy Ex, and sadly, because like I say, I'm very picky, I only date every single time like a one night thing. But I never got into a girl like, I want you to be my girlfriend. I always dated once. We did the thing. Not with all of them, right? Some of them it didn't even get that far. To he left first, but never like that was my ex. So many of these coins. You can skip this cinematic. Okay. But yeah, that's always been very, very difficult for me. Oh crap. I always found something. Like, she's a Christian, or she's from the right. She's from the left. She has tattoos. She eats this crap. She puts this other crap in her body. Very, very disappointing overall. That's why I say that when it comes romantically speaking, I have yet to find, oh, it's over here, an intelligent woman when it comes to dating. Down and to the right first. Hey, what about you, Nero? Do you have crazy ex stories? Because, yeah, I prefer not to risk it usually. And some girls are genuinely confused when we have dated and it seems like everything was going fine. But then I discovered this about her, right? During the date or a bit after. And then like, yeah, no. No thanks. So long. I had some really wonderful girlfriends. Sadly, I couldn't afford starting a family and didn't have much of a support network to change the tide. Ah, see, that's sad. That's true. And oh fuck, it's understandable because in current times, everything is designed so that families are not the viable option. It's always about screwing up those of us that are not within the tribes or the clans, right? Like those stupid advice that the stupid advice that they give, like the rich people give advice on how to be rich, and they tell you don't pay taxes. Yeah, but because we are not rich, we actually get put into jail if we avoid taxes. And yes, everything is designed so that those pieces of shit, they never, ever suffer from everything that the normal people suffers. It's do as I say, not as I do. They never go after them. They never penalize them. They are the like I always say, the jailers. They are not our rulers. They are the jailers, the betrayers, of humanity that gave humanity to the forces of Gog Magog. And just take a look at the madness that is occurring right now. They are already starting the third one. The third conflict, let's put it like that, because YouTube also doesn't like that concept of a third conflict, you know. The third big conflict. They do that every now and then because they need to reduce the peasants. When the peasants are too many, they need to create a conflict so that the peasants are reduced.
You don't gotta be all touchy about it. See ya.
That guy gives me the
Don't want the peasants to be too many to the point that they start to unravel the whole thing. They start to think that perhaps our world is much, much larger, potentially infinite, and they could make plans of exploring lands that do not appear on the map, on the official maps in science fiction, and they may find the continents where the science fiction giants are running things. The real puppet masters that are destroying our world in science fiction. Do you know Adam Green? I was listening to his coverage on the conflict. That name sounds familiar, but now I don't think I have. I'll have to look for him, Adam Green.
Good lad. Now off you go. I need you to wait at the entrance.
But yes, they are starting once again. And they need to reduce the numbers, right? Because, for example, a lot of fucking hillbillies are already starting to distrust Donald. Because now they see that Donald... Ah, crap. I love the 2 diamonds, okay. They are seeing that Donald serves you know who, right? Because suddenly Donald is he's a puppet. Like, to put things into perspective, to further put things into the right angle, the Donald in science fiction is a puppet. He's not running things, he's not deciding things. He has his leaders. They're always kissing the balls of the servants of the giants, the direct servants. And it wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me if some of the giants in science fiction actually requested their servants to to literally kiss their balls. Science fiction. The giant balls. That would explain part of the trauma of the royal family in science fiction and the prime ministers and the richest families, you know, the real ones, the ones that are actually running the show. I'm talking about Bathory, Conti, Orange, Orsini. Those names, there's some others that are up top. What was the name? Borgia, Savoya, Savoy, and of course, we cannot forget the Romanov. Oh, the Romanov got eliminated. No, typical out of mind, out of sight. You fake your death, and then you can attack your enemies in science fiction, because your enemies think that you are no longer around, that you are unalive. Do you think like the Rockefeller, science fiction Rockefeller, science fiction Rothschild in science fiction? Oh crap, the ghost. Oh crap. Well, do you think they are the ones running the show? They are the faces, like the poster boys, the facade. There are others. Now this could be a bit scary for some in the science fiction YouTube, but I've actually in the past I've come face to face with one of the big ones. Not one of the big ones like the ones giving the orders, but one of the guys in the second in command in the command chain. Back then, I didn't know that he was one of them. But if I had known, I sometimes wonder what I would have done. But it makes a lot of sense. I had this unexplainable rage. And I even thought, why do I hate this guy so much? This is the first time we have met. And for whatever reason, I just wanted to, in science fiction, plunge my fist into his face. No, and Barg is what in the free, let's call them the free sons. The free sons. Barg is a hoodwink. He's a servant. He is, despite like the little money that he has in comparison, he is the errand boy. He is the propagandist. He is like low tier, super low tier. That's why he didn't last too much in YouTube, because of his autism. Fuck, he wasn't able to control his emotions. His channel imploded and exploded at the same time.
Pointing, hanging around here.
So now, someone way, way below Barg in the food chain of those groups. No, this was someone from Mexico. Yeah, imagine that. Face to face in front of that bastard. Responsible for the diseases and unalivings in science fiction. Science fiction. The science fiction YouTube of many people. And I had him. Yeah. Well, no problem, right? Because there's always a second chance. So he just needs to wait for me. I'll be right there. Despite his diet, his breasts, the placenta thing, tabletop disagreements, would you consider him a good man? No, no, no. No, 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 Nero, why would I consider him a good man? I've already told you everything that he speaks about. It's to get people into the worst situations. He has lied about everything. Lied about health, lied about history. Why would he be a good man? Like, you should already know the answer. He's like... He's a common thug. That's what he is. And the purity spiral, what the fuck? If you don't have blue eyes, the original Europeans had blue eyes and blonde hair, fuck. And like I said, that's one of the big things that obliterated his channel. The Otzi thing. When they started to tell him, hey, wait a minute, what about Otzi? The remains of Otzi. He is not blue-eyed and blonde. And he's the most ancient, probably the most ancient older humans that have been found. And he did not address any of that. His wife tried to... She went into the channel pointing out that thing about Otzi. Wrote like one of the most moronic comments that I have seen. Because I didn't see the comment itself, I saw it after the screen capture was taken. Because it looks like 5 or 6 guys. They got together and they took the screen capture of the wife and they started to post the mirror. The screen capture everywhere, copy and paste the transcript. And she was cut. I don't have blue eyes, but I do hope there are more blue-eyed people born. Yes, but why is that, Nero? That is why is the, like I said, blue eyes are an adaptive. They look pretty, right? Blue eyes look very beautiful. They look like the sea and the sky. But it goes beyond aesthetics. Blue eyes are to obtain enough energy from the sun in places where it's too dark. That's why blue-eyed people, their eyes, they need a lot of adjustment, a lot of adaptability to being like deserts, or even the plains and even places where the sun is a bit too hot. It doesn't need to be like a desert. And Barg created this fucking like superiority thing. That if you have blue eyes, you are like the chosen ones. And it's all about adaptation. For the same reason that someone in science fiction, someone with brown eyes, you have an easier time doing sun gazing because we have that extra protection. I highly recommend that everyone looks into sun gazing in science fiction. I completed the entire thing. I was able to look at the sun in science fiction when the UV index was at its lowest. Fuck, the pogo stick. For 45 minutes. I was able to look at the sun for 45 minutes in science fiction when the UV index is at its lowest. This is not true, YouTube. This is not true. This is fantasy. Don't do it.
Thank you, lad.
And
Yeah?
it was
Well,
because
you
of
better
my
be
brown
careful where you go
eyes.
poking around
And I
there.
obtained all of the
Boy's
benefits
gonna
from the
have
sunlight.
much bigger problems than me.
I don't disagree
So
about evolutionary
Now, what
pressure
do you
and
suppose
environments.
he
I
meant
just
by
hope there
that?
are more blue-eyed people
It doesn't
and
matter.
whites in general being
Quick,
born
lad,
in the
see if there's
future.
a
The
scrap of
percentage
paper
is
lying
shamefully
about.
low.
You mean like this
Hmm.
one, Uncle Scrooge?
Exactly. This is the last piece of the riddle.
But what to do?
That's what I'm about to find out. Quick, lad, go meet Webby and the others at the entrance.
I'm not sure
And all of
exactly
you,
how low
stay
we
put.
are when it comes to whites. That could be true, but there is a lot of manipulation. And again, another one of Bark's idiotic things. One time he started to say, like, hint that dark-skinned people were evil, right? He always does that. And I told him, well, Bark, I've met a lot of people in my life. Here in Mexico. Here in Mexico, we have people of all sorts of colors, shapes, sizes. And I told him, and I've been helped several times by dark-skinned people. They have been very nice. Not all of them. You also have pieces of shit. But they said, you have people that are good, no matter their color. And then he was, and I told him, and I have met some really bad people. Blue-eyed, blonde people that were absolute evil. Absolute evil. And then he said, well, it's because some of the whites can be corrupted, right? And then Bark, he showed how racist he is. Fuck. Didn't see the jump, didn't activate. Ah, there we go. Why didn't he say that about the dark-skinned people? Why didn't he say that they were corrupted? He said, like, as if they were evil by nature from the start. Fucking Bark, fuck you. 100 years ago, it was 20-25%, now it's 8 to 10%, and even half of that. That also presents a difficulty. I don't know if it's going to be half of that. Not if we can do something about it, right? But that's another one of my difficulties when it comes to finding the right woman. I'm RH negative. And yes, this is a bit of a flex, I know. Bloodline of Kings. And specifically, O negative. The so-called Fountain of Life. Because we are the universal donors. Ah, can I... Let's see. Yes, we can. Yeah. And I need to find a woman. Preferably. It's not like a hard rule. But it is much, much better if the woman that I marry, that I have children with, is of RH negative. Because otherwise there is a super, super high chance, super high probability that our children could be born with science fiction YouTube with chronic problems. So yes, and Bark doesn't also mention that. Fucking Bark doesn't mention that. Even if you have two blonde white people, if they are RH negative and the other one is RH positive, and they have a child, there is a super high probability that they are going to be born with challenges. Let's put it like that, with chronic physical problems in science fiction. And that's the other thing that Bark doesn't want people to know. If you have people that are structurally compatible, that is, let's say that your girlfriend is swarthy or dark-skinned, whatever, but she, structurally speaking, she looks like you. She has the ears at the same level, the chin, the cheekbones, like, she looks a bit like you, but different color, right? And she's RH, of the same RH positive, RH negative. The offspring is going to be healthy. I've seen it. And that's when you got like beautiful people like that, because they are structurally compatible. Structure, not color. Structure. Most of the people of different color, of course, they are structurally different. But there are cases. And that's one fucking barg. Like, oh no, you have to be of the same color. It's not the same color, you fucking dumbass. It's a structure. Fuck. Like, he's a fucking retard.
Luck of the ducks.
Now, to use the
Solve
spell.
What riddle, Uncle Scrooge?
Boys, I thought I told you to stay with Webby.
They did stay with me, Uncle Scrooge. I'm right here. Oh, what a pretty mirror.
The main problem with this whole mixing mess is that
will reveal the foul perpetrator
they
behind
took
all these
through
shenanigans.
various means, and I'm not saying which means, YouTube. Through various means, they took very specific tribes from Africa and got them over here, and even from parts of the Middle East that do not look at all like us in science fiction. They are, structurally speaking, they are very different. And even at a science fiction YouTube, this is absolute bullshit. I'm just pointing out things that do not exist. You could say at a genetic level, they are very different. Science fiction. And of course, the ones running things, they want people to get it on with those that are very different, so that you don't produce high quality people in science fiction. And these are lies, YouTube. I'm just pointing out, no, here we love to mix with everyone. We like to mix with people that are very different from us. We love it. We love it.
She isn't very nice. You said it, Webby.
All right, you kids stay here. I'm going to track down that witch and give her a piece of my mind.
Hmm. Up. No ghost. No ghost. There we go. Up. Fucking ghost. Fucking ghost. Up. I need help. Blue warrior needs food badly. Oh no, here we go. Up. Up. Ah, no. I saw it coming. Oh crap. Oh crap. Up. Ice cream. I need more food. Oh. Okay, we are fighting this bitch.
Scrooge, why must you always meddle? That coin is mine.
But yeah, the difficult thing about the RH negative, oh fuck, RH positive, is that, what? Oh, fuck, only between 10 to 15% of the world population is RH negative. Oh no, the mirrors! Ah, I'm going to die here, right? What? What? But how do you escape that? The mirrors? How do you escape the mirrors, right? Fuck you. Aha, but like she's on the ah what? Hey, how many modes of attack does this bitch have? What the fuck? I dodged that. by a mistake.
This will add sizzle to your sunset. No!
Fuck you. Ah.
You are full, Groot.
Oh no. Where are you, bitch? I don't get this one. She's in that mirror, right? Here. Ah, yeah. Oh crap. Hiya! Ah!
I've been foolish.
How do you like this?
Why is she so powerful? Ow, ow, ow. Oh, no! Fuck you. Die. Die. Oh! Buzzard. He's coming. Fuck! No, no, fuck. I wanted to save the food, but it disappears, right? Ah, nice. Okay, the buzzard. Wait for it. There we go. Okay.
You are full, Groot. How do you like this?
Oh no. Oh. Buzzard. Ah.
This will add sizzle to your sunset.
Die. Ah crap. Come on, appear already. Fuck! So that's the thing about the mirror. Fuck. Come on, come on, come on. I forgot that. Did I beat her?
Rasti's inferior
We got her.
beam spells. It's the last time I shop for spell ingredients at discount store.
Ah.
You haven't seen Rast of Magic at the spell. You may have Coin of Lost Realm, but your #1 dime will soon be mine.
And she's just a common thief. She wants his fortune. She's a gold digger. Nice. Stage clear. Awesome. I want to skip it because I'm afraid that the game is going to crash like it did. So we're not skipping. Continue.
Do you think Magica will keep out of our way now, Uncle Scrooge?
It's hard to say, lad. Folks like her have a way of popping up at the most inconvenient moments.
Well, when it comes to Magica, there's no such thing as a convenient moment.
That's true.
Louis. Now then, where to next, lads?
Alright, we cleared the level. What is this? Okay, that's the house. Can I swim? This is to swim, right? Yes. Woo! this always seemed pretty crazy to me. Like, if you were to attempt this in real life, you would probably smash yourself in the coins, right? You could be thinking, well, you go into the coins and you are in danger of drowning. But I think that if you were to attempt that in real life, I think you would just smash yourself against the floor of gold coins. And the diamonds! Like, imagine falling on top of one of those diamonds. Still pretty funny, right? Pretty cool in the cartoony world. That's it? You only swim? Well, I guess that's cool. And over here, what? Ah, you can buy things here. Music. This category has not yet been unlocked. Spend more money on the gallery. So I need to purchase, like... You want to purchase this item? Yes. And this one. And this one. And this one. And this one. I see, so we are like purchasing things. Alright. Well, this is going to be it for today when it comes to Ducktales, because in 10 to 15 minutes I'm going to be streaming Dark Souls 3. So thank you, Nero, and thank you to everyone else for watching this live stream. And thank you so much to those of you that are going the extra mile to support the channel. If anyone else wishes to further support the channel, consider joining as a member using the Super Thanks button. Like, subscribe, take a look at the information in the description and in the pinned comment. This has been your host, Abraham L. Jaguar, and remember, level up in game and level up in life. Once again, thank you all, and see you later.